some wait for their destiny. Others go out to find it, and a good no call that was onside. If the pass would have been through, it would have been offside. Here's the flying header. Helguera could not turn it towards the net, and it still remains a 1-0 score line. If Real scores a second one, you kind of wonder whether Barcelona not so much packs it in, but just make sure this does not turn into an embarrassment. Quarter hour in the books. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst to Xavi, back to Ronaldinho. Gravison tails off and moves to the center. Eto'o with one man on his back. It's Pavón, turns to the inside. Shot is shut down by Gravison, drops it back to Xavi. Here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho lays it off. Again to Xavi. Again to Eto'o, and it's dispossessed. Pavón. Ronaldo, poor pass out. Off to the near side, Helguera. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst flies through. Salgado, who's just off of an injury of his own, pops up quickly, which shows a little bit of fire in the eyes. "17 minutes into this contest, and back to the Bernabeu we go for all the action. Live from fieldside, Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 0.
It's back in 1992 at Wembley Stadium. Helguera forward for Salgado. Anthony Luxemburgo, who joined from Brazilian side Santos. He took them to the title in Brazil and also won the Copa America in 1999 for Brazil. Van Bronckhorst and now Xavi. Iniesta.
Corriendo riesgos porque se quedan ahí arriba.
And here's Xavi again, and now Samuel Eto'o, Marquez. Eto'o, this is a decent attack from
Belletti, el servicio de Belletti.
Long for Ronaldinho. So, going to Madrid on this near side, 18 minutes have absolutely flown by. Barcelona actually dominating possession-wise with 54% so far, and shots at goal. 4 for them. Real Madrid have had 2. They've got that important goal. Here's Eto'o. Touch from Xavi is for Ronaldinho. What a decent pass really from Ronaldinho. Real Madrid will rebuild. Quick footwork from Thomas Gravesen, a la Zidane. Forward by Pavón, David Beckham, Ronaldo. The passing has been immaculate from Madrid so far. Beckham spreads it now to the right for Ronaldo, who crossed from this side, of course, for the goal. Watched by Helguera. Big hit by Helguera, illegally, says the referee. And this is a free kick in David Beckham territory. Wonder, because it is slightly to the right. This was the goal. Beautiful ball in from Ronaldo. It was inch perfect for Zidane. The Frenchman will be disappointed to have. He really did collide with the post, but he has scored. So David Beckham. It is quite a long way right of the D on the edge of the penalty area, and I wonder if he'll go for the cross or something a little bit spectacular. Prefer it to be more central. Beckham curls it into the far post. The header goalwards, and Madrid strike again. And it's Ronaldo who makes it 2-0. David Beckham's free kick, curling in at the far post, right on the edge of the 6-yard box. And it's the Brazilian Ronaldo after 20 minutes who strikes the second goal for Real Madrid. Frank Rijkaard looks distraught in the Barcelona dugout. And the goal started in England, finished in Brazil. Madrid 2, Barcelona 0. Terrific curling cross from Becks. And Ronaldo from 6 yards out, never likely to miss. Where was the marking? And where were the Barca defenders? Ball in from Beckham. No chance for Victor Valdez. What a start for the Galacticos. 20 minutes gone, 2-0 up. Barca will have to push forward here. Xavi's pass is too long, that's out.
En el aspecto defensivo con el balón, está teniendo el balón, tiene a veces la iniciativa del juego. El defensa del Madrid está dando una sensación de peligro en cada momento, cada llegada, sea el balón parado.
So more problems, but not for Real Madrid. The Barcelona defense has been struggling at this particular point. And as we said, it looks as though if there was a second goal, would Barcelona give up? It doesn't appear to here. Swept aside by Roberto Carlos, who pinches across from the far corner. Very good way to close the door. Midway point of half number one. Helguera pushing it forward, Ronaldinho. Into the middle for Xavi, back to the Brazilian. Flips it across. One player of the year intercepting another, but deflected away, and Barcelona holds on. Iniesta. Xavi, the intended target from Eto's pass. Barcelona has been unable to really challenge that back line. Just have a feeling that it could collapse, but at this particular point has been the other one. Barcelona's with Helguera, Pujol, and Marquez. Stolen away. Here comes Eto sprinting away from Zidane. Nice tackle from Pavón. Only as far as Iniesta. Now again it's Ronaldinho. Xavi is there for the back pass should he wish. Steps over, drags it down. Stolen away by Beckham, showing some teeth. Long blast far side, hangs in the air, and Pujol wins it back. Valletti stolen away. Raúl playing some defense as well. You can sense that these Galacticos realize that despite the paychecks, performance is what counts. And they realize the paychecks might not be there much longer unless they start to perform. Again, you take a look, there's been some rather blasphemous talk going on, but it could be the final year in Real Madrid colors. Nothing confirmed, just talk for Roberto Carlos, Beckham, Raúl even, Zidane, Owen, and Ronaldo. We're talking about a few galaxies full of stars with that list, and they all could be shining somewhere else by next season. A lot of that, of course, is just in the season talk because of what has been a rather disappointing performance so far, but one that is at the moment tasting a little bit sweeter by the way things look right now. Barcelona on the road, 9 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. At home, Real has lost 3 times. Gio can't get the job done in 1-12, and currently find themselves 9 points adrift. The top offensive team in the league is Barcelona. They're also the top team scoring on the road. Ball in front, back post, and grabbed after deflection by Iker Casillas. The problem in many ways has been defensive, but again, if you look at the statistics, only Barcelona has a better defense than Real Madrid. The problem really for Real has been the timing of the goals allowed and the lack of the big goal offensively. Beckham getting set for the throw-in as he switches over towards the left. And again, you are seeing a few different things, as this could also be the end of the Ronaldo Luxemburgo era. And obvious when you consider the fact of how many coaches they have gone through since Del Bosque last won a championship. Off to the near side and headed back. Victor Valdez. Real coming off of a 2-1 road win at Albacete. 1-0 home win against Malaga. But losing to Getafe back on March 13th, and a tie against defending champion Valencia, who have struggled. Those were 5 points that were taken away as we take a look at the physical play. And again, if those 5 points had gone in Real's favor, a victory here today against Barcelona, they would be just 1 point back. And that's only looking back at March. Not to mention not an arch rival, but one of their more difficult results coming against Athletic Bilbao at the Bernabeu. They lost that one at the end of February, and then promptly went out and lost in La Coruña to Deportivo. Both of those were 2-0 setbacks. There were 6 more points that went down the drain. Quickly restarted Beckham. Ronaldo tries to step through. Can't get the job done, however. Pujol comes away with it. Lays it off into the middle for Rafa Marquez, playing a defensive midfield role here today. As Helguera actually drops to the back, a little switch from those two. Ronaldinho, Andres Iniesta, mirroring Xavi in many ways, off to Belletti. The Brazilian sweeps it in front, but got too much on it. No problem for Iker Casillas. Zidane, Owen. All he does is score goals, they say. This week there had been some talk that he might be scoring them again topside next year. Rafa Benitez said he would be all for bringing Owen back to Liverpool. Gravison trying to make the turn against Iniesta. Change of pace off the stutter step. Still on the ball. Whistle. And a foul is called. The turn, Ronaldinho, through pass and swept aside at the last moment. Míchel Salgado with Gio flying down the wing. And again, you saw that it was 6 white jerseys, 2 for the Azulgrana, and Ronaldinho still almost makes a miracle happen. Ronaldinho trapped into the corner. Salgado comes over to shut the door. Gives him a little bit of space. Roberto Carlos heads it out to the midfield. Ball again. Xavi to Pujol and out to the far side, Belletti. Xavi again, Iniesta making the switch over towards the left. Soft touch, Eto'o. Cuts it back in the triple team. Still alive thanks to Xavi. Eto'o! Goal number 21! And there's life in Barcelona yet. Well, the reaction to this goal a little bit more muted here at the Bernabeu than to the last two. Cutting the lead in half, and it looked like a little bit of luck. The ball just away from Xavi, but that little extra effort knocks it free from Helguera, and Eto'o clinically touching it under Casillas. Casillas, not a great season this year, but as we mentioned, he has, despite those woes, only Barcelona with a better defense. Here's Beckham to the back post and swept away by Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Wasn't sure where Owen would be. And it's out for the corner kick. Casillas, arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And look how easily Eto'o scores. Well, you have not been shortchanged by goals here. No defensive struggles. Back post header and off target. Helguera flying high in the air but could not turn it towards the net. And Rijkaard on the edge of his seat now as he senses the tide is changing. Here is Eto'o. Stops inside a triple team. Maintains his footing. Threads the needle. That was the key to this play. Xavi's hustle and energy to try and keep it alive. The finish by Eto'o, but none of that happens until you see Eto'o in the midst of the triple team. Left-footed, an ugly clearance by Casillas. You can see the frustration. Will he pay the price? Here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho to Gio. Gio to the middle, and he almost found Eto'o again. Just a little high. And that could have been the equalizer, and what a half hour we've had so far. Go all the way back to November 20th. Barcelona with a 3-0 win at the Camp Nou. Eto